We are at Bettws Social Club, which is a development of 20 EPC A-rated one-bedroom apartments we forward sold to a housing association. As you can see, works on site have progressed. The ground workers have now completed the below-ground infrastructure and have completed the tarmac to the access road and the car park. We also have completed the substructure block work and we are ready for timber frame to arrive. The scaffolding is going up for block 1 and then we're going to move on to block 2. The timber frame on this site will be pre-brick slips, so as it comes in, the external wall will already be finished and it will go up really quickly. So we're expecting each block to take only a few weeks to go up fully, so keep your eyes out for the next video when these should be installed.
Okay. Hello there, my name's David Jones. I'm the site manager for Moat Farm, which is based in Lisworney in the Vale of Glamorgan. What I can do now, I can take you on the site and show you the progress what we've actually achieved this week and the last couple of weeks. You see, this is a site entrance. The vehicle entrance is down the bottom. At the moment, we've got a team of the Castell Civils. So they came yesterday. Engineers all set out the perimeter of it, so they can now come round, digging it all out. I've got to take photographs for the building inspector, so show the progress, and it's got to show that where the date it's taken, the time, and the location. They're cracking on with this. They've done a concrete pour this morning as well, so they can only do it in stages. You can't do it in one in case it collapses because of the way it's designed. So they'll be on this for the rest of the day and mostly till the end of the week. It's Wednesday now, so it's only a short 4-day week. That should be complete by Friday, ready to move on to the next building. So if we look further down, I'll just show you down here. So here, they've done the concrete pour. So it does it in stages, so we get about 7.5 cubes to turn up in the morning. Then mix it up with water, get it all mixed up. He gets his laser, gets his level, make sure he gets the right height, evenly all the way around. Once that's done, they then concentrate onto the next part of the perimeter and the dig. On over to your right, you have formation of the car park. So we had a little problem a few weeks ago because the CBR levels, this particular one was pretty low. So we had to basically dig down another 750 mil, get the stone out, the soft spots, dig that out, get some clean stone in there. Now we've been backfilled clean stone, roller's been there, compacted it down to rock hard. It's been heaven having the weather with us like this, no rain, just been bone dry. So now they're putting their the black waterproof membrane down at the moment, clean stone on top, so they're going to get it all spread around, crack it all in, compact it, and then hopefully next week, just wait for our construction civil director to come, book a date in for the base coat of tarmac. And then if I take you further down, over in the corner there, that is the new rotary and bike store slab there. So the 4 crosses you see there, that's where we've been using the canteen and the site office, getting moved there next Tuesday, get a set of stairs and get the toilet set up over there. This gives us space there, we can put a nice walkway down here and use it for storage area. So what you see over here, all the excess soil pile, that's from dug out from the strip foundation. That'll get taken away in a cart away in the next week. All the stone got delivered this morning, 60 tonne of clean stone, 20 tonne of sand got delivered. So as you can see, it'll take them quite a bit of the day to get this marked out, get it spread out, and then we'll form the car park. Once this is actually formed, jump onto the curb race, which is basically just artificial curbs to the correct width, the correct height. We'll eventually put the curves in at a later date. It's just basically a temporary one to get you around onto site.
So we're at Marryat Walk today. I'm Tom, site manager. I'll take you through what we've done on the site and where we are now. So basically we started on the site, as you look, there was all knotweed everywhere. Knotweed took about 2 weeks, had over 100 wagons removed from the site. After the knotweed then, we've had to do ground contamination and basically reduce the levels, as you can see now. So the actual main build area is lower than obviously the outside. We then moved on to the piling mat. So as you can see, we put a 300mm layer of type 1 stone to compact down to configure out the piling mat ready to install the piling rig. As you can see on site today, we've got the steel columns here ready to fit. We've got the piling rig on the right hand side there to install, and the boys are just finishing off the rough round the edges on the piling mat then basically.
Right, my name's Jason Hook. I'm a site manager for Castell Construction, and we are on Oakdale. So this used to be the former forge, yeah, I forget now, like, yeah. The demolition crew in to collapse it all. All our foundations are in for the 2 blocks of flats, and we're at a stage now where we're pretty much ready for the timber frame work to start. The main thing we've been having on site is Groundworks, and we've installed the lower attenuation tank, which is over here. That involved digging out this massive area, which is about 10 by 19 meters. We put a polythene liner in, which is what you can see on the base here. We then filled it with crates, which are those bad boys up there. So there's about 250 of them crates have gone in. We've then taken this liner, we've wrapped it, we've welded all the joints, then we've covered it in stone, and then there's about a metre down the middle of the attenuation tank then. We've cut the liner, we've pulled it back so that all the water that comes onto site can filter down into that tank. And you can see the manhole chamber there then, which is an inspection chamber. So we'll cut that off to the finished road level and put a cover on it. And if you ever need to come along at a later date, make sure it's all running, lift the lid and you can see the water's in there. So we've dug this trench alongside the building. This is ready now, so we're going to put all inspection chambers along here wherever the pipes come out. These will all get connected, and then unfortunately, because of the site being lower than the main outside, we're going to have to put them into a pumping chamber, and then all the effluent then gets pumped up into the main. So we've had the pumping chambers delivered to site. They are here, these big tanks. There's one for each block of flats, and like I said, they all get connected up to the foul drains, and that'll get pumped up then up to the main road. The other work we've got ongoing at the moment are the L-wall retaining walls. The last section has been excavated now. The ground workers are putting all the steel in and all the shutters in. Got a concrete pour coming on now in the morning, and we'll be able to finish that job. We've got 2 layers of mesh in. That mesh will continue all the way up to the pedestrian gate there. By end of play, we'll be all ready for concrete. That's going to get poured tomorrow, and then on Wednesday, we'll be able to install the rest of these L walls. As well as the concrete coming in, we're having the containers moved. So as you can see, the containers down there now got our welfare and the toilet block. I'm going to get an office. Finally, I get my own. We're going to put it on the tarmac, running with the wall, along with the welfare and the toilet block. So that will release that area of ground then to complete the groundworks.
We're now on site at Ronda Bowl, which is a high quality development of 20 new homes, 8 of which are houses and 12 are apartments. They are all EPC A rated and they've all been built in timber frame. As you can see, the development is nearly getting to the end stage now. The houses are pretty much complete. All the garden sheds are in place. The flooring is going down and the carpets will follow. They've all been decorated and mastic and they've all had snagging undertaken. In the blocks of apartments, the flats themselves are at second fix stage. Some have been decorated and some have also been sealed. In the communals, we're just finishing up now, plastering and backboarding, and then we'll move on to the decorating stage. Keep your eyes out though, because the external works will come together really quickly. We've currently got a slight delay with Welsh Water, but once that's resolved, we can get back in, complete the access road, complete the parking. We'll give the entire exterior then a nice clean, and they can move into their new homes.